Alright, so welcome back, episode 7.
This is episode 7.
We'll name this channel later. First of all, apologies for no episode on Sunday. Of course,
We had to attend you back on our road.
back on our road, like, get serious.
And this is for you all, no? This is for you all as the viewers. We had to come
we
back.
actually wanted to release the episode, but we know it would have been futile, it would have been in vain. We care about the people more than we care about ourselves. So, right about now, we're going to get into episode 7. Again, thanks for all the support so far. Things trending up, everybody into the show. So we moving right along. We have a different setup here today, Darren. Something special.
Special occasion, special venue.
Special guest.
For a special guest.
So right about now, we want to call any man himself. Do you know him as Pops? Jelani, come through.
P.A.G.E, Jelani Pop Show.
What you see, bro?
Respect. Happy New
Thanks
Year.
for coming on the show.
One time.
Yeah,
Greetings.
introduce yourself.
Yeah,
Something minor. Let the people know who you are.
Full name Jelani Shaw, sobriquet Pops. So I'm a music producer, songwriter, entrepreneur. Run my own company called P.A.G.E. We do art direction, music production, songwriting.
Running down somebody listen, you could tune in with some others. Say we have the intercal rhythm,
Yeah.
the sando rhythm.
Yeah. That was Intercal Rhythm was the first one we did. I worked with Kasey. So that was myself and Kit Israel from Advokit Productions. So we started that one.
One of your biggest records, most people would say, would have to be Ministry of Road.
Yeah, that came the year right after. Because Intercal was 2013. And then 2014, that's when I started, when I made a debut in the writing side of the industry.
Was the year launched P.A.G.E?
Yeah, definitely. That was 2014. So I did Drop It Down on the Sando Rhythm. I wrote that song. That's the first song I ever wrote in my life. That was from Marshall Montano. And the second song I wrote was Ministry of Road with Kasey.
Nice.
And I produced that one as well.
Give us a little idea, your thought process behind the writing of Ministry of Road. And the production as well. But you can start with the writing.
The song came last. Music came first. The music came because I did a Bachelor of Arts in Theatre in UE, St. Augustine campus. And you have to do electives and there's different weird courses to fill up points. And I did Music of the Caribbean, which is a music course. And that had some teachings about different subgenres of soca around the Caribbean.
Right.
And bouillon music and some of the Gary Funa music as well, St. Lucia and so on. And a number of different subgenres really captured my attention. And I wanted to put that into what I do every day. I make music every single day. There's not a day that goes when I don't wake up and make sure that I get some idea down. It could be crap, it could be really cool. Made the core music for Ministry of Road, and I called it Ministry of Road Works. I had like about 15 different versions. And I sent one version to Kasey. And Kasey was like, this real hard. I don't know what we're going to do with it. But
quick pause. Kasey is Precision Production.
Yeah, Kasey Phillips from Precision Productions. Big up your whole self. I'm a brother. That song, Ministry of Road, is about Dr. Kublai Singh's plight. And his journey as a man, as a Trinidadian, as a Caribbean man, to do the right thing for his people. And I felt as if there was so much congestion going on in our lives as Trinidadians, and that was almost mimicking our lives during carnival time.
Yeah.
So what he was going through was a fight with the carnival players, masqueraders, who were going through an equal fight on the road. The congestion on the road when you reach Upper Charlotte Street by the hospital there. That is the worst.
Yeah.
I remember I meet Darren and then by the hospital by the gas station. They for about 2-3 hours I standing up there with paparazzi and thing. I was like, look at the time, all you know what's up. The hot sun, I leave, I end up leaving and walk quite by Cipriani Boulevard from that side to Cipriani. Carnival time, we probably burn the most calories.
Yeah,
that's
for sure.
But that's what that song is really about. It's really about that fight that we go through in real life and also depicted on stage.
So how does a song like Ministry of Road move from just a idea after hearing some regional instrumentals and writing process to reaching in the hands of Marshall?
The first song, Drop It Down, with him. And how that song even came into his hand is a miracle. Because I sent it to Kasey because Kasey sent me music.
Yeah.
So I was like, Kasey, I really want to write. And I saw him in 51 and I was like, dog, I really want to write. Bye. Like, all right. Don't bother him. I will send you something in the morning. And he sent me the sound, the rhythm. But it was a different name. And didn't have a song. Sat down on my couch, was watching TV one night. Had my BlackBerry, man, at 9930. And I going through my memos. And I play, and I was like, I really don't know what to write for this song. And I didn't think about it. And I just started to write just lines. And then I remember the music in my head. I mean, not by just, just by memory. And I was like, okay. And I started to go down. And I just had like a verse, no pre-choruses yet. And I put it back up in Logic. And put a little loop on it and I keep it running. I was like, okay, it's making sense. And I went to the next part, did the pre-chorus. And then chorus happened. So I did it in stages, and then I had no microphone at the time. One iMac, and I recorded that demo with the iMac microphone and regular Logic. And I sent it in, and Kasey showed me how to use autotune. Well, what little, what little that I had to use, and I tried to sing it as best as I could. Little bit, not with no intent for it to be for Marshall. It was just a song. It had no hui, it had no ad-lib, had no hey, had no nothing, no signature lines. It was just a song. Next thing you know, Farmer and his management like it. I'm like, okay, cool. First song ever, Farmer. That's a good look. Another week passed. Kasey, this is in November. Kasey hit me up. He's like, check your email. I check it. I see, Drop It Down, BG. Open it in iTunes. I say, Kasey, why my boy singing real good, boy? I say, boy, you see you strip it out, that's Marshall. I say, what? And I couldn't believe it, honestly couldn't believe it. I was in a towel home, holding my face like this. I'm like, we looking up, my brother and I, we look up to Marshall since we're, little boys.
I think most persons in the industry,
our age anyway, I mean, he's like really a real driving force of the sound that we call soca, is Ministry of Road kind of how to put this, boy.
But did you know that you wanted to give it to Marshall while you were writing?
Nah.
You didn't know who was the artist?
Kasey was like, we need a real dread hook, and I was like, I didn't really have a hook. I'm telling you, the song came last, so Kasey was like, we sending it out to writers, let me see what we catch. Because in that moment, I was thinking, if I could get one song credit as a writing credit and one song as a production credit, that would be so good. Just for like, your first year, and also I wrote Ritual for Marshall on the Sundance Run. So I did three records for him that same year, my first year. And Kasey had the initial hook for Ministry, which is the Give me more, he had all those lines. I was like, so what? I was like, what more hook you want to get? And he was like, look, we will sit down and tweak it and make everything right. I was like, nothing moving away from that. Because we sent it out with a bunch of people and they just didn't come back with that same energy. So we're like, okay, put that in a jar. Cling. And so one crazy night, came down from west, went down to south, didn't have a song as yet. I basically had all the verses and pre-chorus and stuff, but it was just feeling like a calypso. Because remember the topic, it's serious.
Yeah.
So I was like, how to make this thing not be so so I wrote it. I wrote the first verse in between the drive when my brother drove from Dego Martin to Palmis, where the studio is. Had no house lights in the car, so I writing in the dark, watching light and thing pass, and I hope I writing in the line. By the time I opened back the book, down in the studio, Marshall reached right after me. And that's the first time I ever met him. Write a whole song for him already. I ain't even met him, man, but that was the first time he opened. He said, listen, brother, get my bounce. And like, like sometimes you tell yourself, Nah, I ain't gonna be starstruck or ain't gonna feel no way. But when you see somebody who's so important to your culture, be so cool and so humble, you have to respect that. Because some people just move different. And we know that's just life.
Yeah.
Some people can be real cool, some people can not be so cool. That's just energy and thing. So I was so pleased to know that he was just so chill. He's like, nah, you finished, right? You finished, go through your process, and then we will sit down and work it out. Within about 15 minutes, we sort out the session itself, and I had the words down on paper. Didn't sing it out yet. And then everybody come in the room to sit down. Kasey sit down. Nikolai was there. Marsha and myself. He says, so what are we doing with this verse? So he really like, he said, okay. Alright, school book. So he laugh. And everybody, he making little jokes. And then I sing the first line. He's like, okay. Alright, I like that melody. And we went through that song.
Line by line?
Single line. And that kind of detail is not something you will get from many creatives, especially from the Caribbean. Because we kind of see music, well, some of us kind of see music still as a hobby. And not as
a hustle.
Job. It's like a hustle or something, and that's not what it is to me. I aim to get Billboard Awards, Grammy Awards, it works. I need to see soca make it. And when I say make it, I don't wanna, when I say make it, I mean I wanna see us recognized on the world stage of sound, which is the Grammy.
Push the soca global
even more, even further, because it's in their music. Americans and the wider world.
People in tune to the
they know what we sound like, and we in turn pull their sound into ours. So that's just the way how the thing goes. It's not for us to get vexed by that idiom in this thing. When Tambu was right, I remember I heard Tambu the other day. One big rock guitar in the intro, I was like, but nobody in fight down. I don't remember my mother and my father saying them putting us at a American thing, anything. Nobody was.
We living in the age where
criticism.
It's have certain types of criticism that kind of cool. You understand? So when it comes to like owning something, or like taking credit for something, it seems like if the better thing to do is say, here, what if we fight on everybody else, we will look like better now. So when you hear the little EDM here, what are doing in the soca, or they're messing up the thing, instead of thinking bigger now,
Amen. From one big, huge song, Ministry to another. You have many in your writing catalog and your production catalog. But I'm referring to Fast Wine.
That was last year.
That was last year. And to this day, it plays now, and it still sounds as if it dropped yesterday.
That's one of the songs that transcend seasons.
I think, truth is, some songs come to you, and you either do what you're supposed to do with it, or you don't.
To be honest, I know other artists are just like, something just like that Fast Wine.
My phone almost. I think my phone was crying after that season. Fast Wine. I was on tour 2015, 2016. I was on tour with my mom's steel band. Siddiqui Sticks on Steel. We went to the States for about 2 months each time, and we were playing out there. And I was trying to get demos to collect up for 2017 season, because I took a break 2016, to focus on the tour and, and drumming and getting back into that zone, because that's a whole different thing. And I was getting back demos, and while living in the States there for a while, like living with international performers, like we stayed in this one hotel everywhere around the world, Zimbabwe, Togo, Russia, Mexico, everywhere, Ecuador. And you're listening to music. When I listen back to demos from songs that were supposed to be presented for the 2017 year, I couldn't understand a word. And that's because my brain was starting to condition itself to hearing everything clean, everything you mix clean, the lyrics on point, you can understand every word, every line. And I found I couldn't understand a word in some demos, and I'm like, record this in a bathroom or something, and no, not I just like talking about where's the clarity.
Yeah.
And I started to focus and try and redirect my song to be clear like that. And I think that's something Mr. Montano and myself, we see eye to eye on when doing records together. We're always looking for the cleanest, clearest way to make the line happen, make the sound happen. Even this year we did Dope Play That.
And obviously we actually sitting in the same studio.
Same studio and do right in the corner here. I was saying on right here, eating at Mr. Charles. Eating at Mr. Charles, Travis saying on here, watching, and he's like, he running through like 10 different beats. And sorry if I scatterbrain, but running through like about 10 different beats. I like that. I mumble a little thing on my voice, she called on my phone. And then he reached that beat for Dope Play That. And I was like, wait. That. He's like, what do you mean? I was like, wait, that Travis, pull that back with that guitar thing on the left. He's like, I just pop filter. Like, leave it, just so. And you run that, and I was like, put on the mic. And he watched me like, if I hope, what do you mean, what going on with me? But when you catch an energy, you have to, like I said, you have to play it in a jar, you have to pull it one time, because songs just come from the mountain. The Soca Kingdom, and it comes up. I didn't see that. If you didn't jump on that train and you miss that song, your ass is grass. So that entire song Dope Play That is a freestyle. I know. Remember the initial question after I started straight. My bad. I didn't do that.
Pass one.
That's alright.
We getting gems. We getting gems still. We will take it.
Fast one was supposed to be for Charlie Blacks, and that was also the chorus is a freestyle. That's what I had initially. I had the music, I put on all the music, everything was there. And I was like, I don't know how I'm going to sing with this. And that was right after I came back. So I was like, I don't know what I'm going to sing for them. And that's when I called Charlie's manager. But they weren't picking up the phone because they were in Germany. So when I realized them ain't picking up, I said, alright, fine, let me just finish the song anyway. And found a verse from a song, well, a poem rather, called Galaxies that I had from a year before. And I was like, let me see if I could fit it. And some parts fit, some parts didn't fit. And I spent about, maybe 10 minutes again and kind of structure the first verse. So I had intro, first verse, chorus. Well, first verse, pre-chorus, chorus, And same time, whatever reason, same time, right on a done. Like, well, I could be seeing, remembering it different. Maybe a day pass. Marshall looked at me like, what you have, boy? I was like, I really don't know, because he asked me what I had. Like, I make a song the other day. I don't know if you would like it. It's a slow tempo. I sent it to him. Within 3 minutes, he hit me back with like 45 fire emojis. He called me on FaceTime running up and down the place. He's like, yes.
Let's rewrite your rating scale.
Yeah, fire emojis.
38
fire emojis.
Yeah. So he loved it immediately. I told him if you think it's something that connect with you, like boy, and we had this real dread conversation about how it connects. So I was going through something, feeling that thing for somebody, but and he felt the same way about somebody in his life. When you have a story like that in sync on two levels, so parallel, you had to make it work. You had to say, let me tell the story. So that's basically what it was.
In fact, when things like that happen, it's not even that you had to make it work. It will work.
It will work.
It's something bigger than
bigger than
both
just
of you.